It's 50 years old this year, and this Ford Mustang will be out on the tracks later on. Let's go find out what makes it such an all-American icon.
I think the American, the Mustang is the American car, isn't it? Or it was for that era, that was the car.
It's known as the pony, obviously, because Mustang being a horse from America. And I think it's because they made so many of them, millions of them. The name kept going forward on and on and on, a little bit like Cortina did in the UK or that sort of thing.
It's been in so many films like Bullitt with Steve McQueen, as you probably know. It's known to so many, and I think in many ways it's not dissimilar to the Aston Martin DB5, the Goldfinger car, in terms of its iconic status with everybody who comes across them. I mean, this car is a 1965 car, and it is the car, it's the Mustang that everybody remembers, and I think that, it's got iconic status as a result.
We bought it from a gentleman 2 years ago, and we raced it last year, and then just halfway through last year we just decided we need to completely rebuild it. So we stripped it down to bare metal, and we've completely rebuilt it as an Annex K FIA car. So it's the right height and the right width and the right weight and the right sort of tyres, the right sort of engine, even the right sort of gearbox.
It's a 1965 Ford Mustang, 6,500cc, and it's racing with the built in the period that they raced. So this is the same specification as they would have raced in their day.
Well, the car is actually an ex-drag racing car from America, which I bought probably about 4 years ago. It's done about a couple of years of racing, I suppose, so far. But I guess this year is the first year that we've really managed to get it out with a plan in mind for doing a season.
Best Mustang moment. I think leading the race 2 weeks ago to the last lap and then going off. That was a good moment. Not the best moment, but
What happened?
I just overcooked it. So,
yeah. Do Mustangs make good racing cars?
That's a difficult question to answer. They are really road cars that we are modifying a bit too much to try and make them into racing cars, but they're great fun to drive, and yes, they are racing cars at the end of the day, otherwise we wouldn't be here. But they are a bit of a compromise, let's put it that way.
I think if you're going to do a 6-hour race, I'd rather do it in a 4.7 litre V8 Mustang than a 1600 or 2 litre Lotus Cortina. Purely and simply because there's more to the car, the engine's bigger, less stressed, etc., etc. That's probably why.